Well, before winter gets here and we want to heat this barn so we can work on other projects out here, first we have to finish the insulation. Good times. So I have said it before and I will say it again, I am not going to climb that ladder 50,000 times to do this. So tomorrow we have a brand new piece of equipment coming. Not ours, just renting it, but it should make this job a lot easier. And then once the front section is done, we will pull out the boat, pull out the tractor, pull out any of that other junk we got back there and move to the back. Still not sure how we're going to get it over the car yet, but I think we'll be okay. I might have to use the ladder just for that little back piece, but we have 5 days to get this done. We are both on vacation this week, and instead of going somewhere fancy, doing something nice, this is what we decided to do with our free time. Living the dream here on the Much Gooderish channel. And we had one of our lights go out. It went right there. But that is okay because I think I bought the lights about 3 years ago, and when that one went out, I told my wife I'm going to order a new one, and she said, well, don't they have some sort of a warranty? And I said, oh, that's a good question. Let me check on it. So I looked at the website, which was, I bought it off Amazon, contacted the seller. They immediately, within, I don't know, a few hours, replied back and said, we don't have that one anymore. We'll send you the newest, latest one. Just give us your address. So, brand new light coming, no cost. I think that's pretty good customer service. I'll put a link down below to those lights because they've been, we got a 30 by 50 pole barn and we only got 4 of them in here and it lights it up like daytime in here. There's the light that went bad. You can see they're pretty good sized lights. Dimmable, which we do have wiring up to dim the lights, but I haven't got it all hooked up yet. Can't really do much today. It's Sunday. The scissor lift that we rented won't be here until tomorrow morning. So I think we're just going to do a little bit of prep work, get things ready, start getting stuff rearranged, make sure the insulation is out, make sure we can get to it, start getting pieces cut. Guess we can do some measuring. Get the pieces cut, get it ready, so all we got to do is throw some up onto the scissor lift tomorrow and start hauling it up.
She's mad at me right now.
Looks like you're skinning a rabbit up here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Are you mad? You're all right.
It's because he's seen you over there at the barn, and I won't let him go. We should just keep going and going. Just mad because I won't let him run over there to the barn.
Alright, just got back from the UPS store. Our high bay light finally came in. And this is what's really disturbing to me. I came home the other day, the day this was supposed to be delivered. No notes on the door, no package on the front step. Half hour later, I was walking around the front of the house and there's a sticker on the door saying they tried to deliver it. I was in that house the entire half hour. There is no way they knocked on that door. I'm pretty sure they just put a sticker on the door, sent it down to the local UPS store. So I went down to the UPS store and it hadn't been delivered back to there yet. Then it was a Saturday and we couldn't get down there before it was closed. Then there was a Sunday. It's now Monday morning. So they've had this thing for 4 or 5 days now. It's just a light. Just deliver it. Let's see what this actually looks like. If this is now not the right one, I'm going to be so angry. It should be though. We should be fine. Oh yeah. Ooh. Seems much lighter than the other one. Well, looks like they sent me a 2-pack. I only had one bad light. Huh. Interesting. But I'll take it. They did say that the one that I bought was an older model and they didn't have it anymore. So they sent me this new one. You can see there's quite a difference in the height of them. We'll plug it in and see what it does. Here we go. Whoa. That's bright. Test the second one that they sent. Oh yeah, I like it. Okay, here we go. Put it back through there. Safety chain. Now just to plug it in. Oh, beautiful and bright. Whew. There it is. I'd say it works wonderfully. So much better in here with all the lights on. That corner was dark. Scary. I did just notice this though. The one I didn't put up, wires are cut. Might have to cut that all the way and splice those back together. They don't look good at all. I also just noticed this is the old one, and this is wires to make it dimmable, which I've already ran so I could dim all the lights. And the new ones aren't equipped with that. Not that I've ever dimmed them anyway for mood lighting in the barn. It'd still be nice to have for cookouts and parties and such. Well, I'm a little bit perturbed at the moment because I called on Friday to rent this scissor lift, and everything was taken care of. I was supposed to be here before lunch today. It's about 1 o'clock now. I called them and the lady said, I forgot. So now she's on the way back to their shop, wherever she was at. They're going to load it up. They're going to deliver it. And the bad thing is I rented it for 5 days. They consider anything 4 days and on to be a 1 week rental, and it's one price. So even though I wanted it for 5 days, to use it for 5 days, to pay a 5-day rate, now I'm only going to get to use it for 4 days and still have to pay the 5-day rate. I guess it's just a problem with using rental equipment versus having your own, but I'm not going to buy a scissor lift for one project, so what do you do? Drive. Uh-oh. There we go. Should make the job a lot easier with that. I just got the rundown from a nice gentleman leaving in that truck of how to operate it. This whole deck here does slide out, so that's going to make it nice. Probably get over the car that way. I guess try to get it in the barn. So we got this gap here in between the driveway and the barn floor where the door slides. And until we get an overhead unit, that's just what we got. So I'll try to do it down here over this side. Drive over those, see if that helps. Here we go. Oh yeah, that's easy. Perfect. Oh man, that gets you right up here into stuff. Look at that. Yeah, that's going to be good. I'm nowhere where I need to be, but it's going to be good. And then it does this.
Looks like it's only meant for one.
Nope, it's meant for 2. 507 pounds is the max. And I guarantee that you and I do not weigh 507 pounds together.
I don't know, I'm feeling a little bloated today.
No. Now we just got to get stuff moved out of the way and we can go right there. Let me get over there. Oh, got to go in drive mode. Oh man, we are right up in here now, girl. This will be perfect. I like it. So now we should be able to get up there and get everything pretty quickly and easily. Just a matter of getting stuff moved out of the way and making sure we don't hit anything. We do have that board going across there. That might make it a little difficult. But everywhere else, it's pretty open. We'll be able to get up pretty close to that. Should be pretty good. We do have that beam across the center right there too, that big I-beam. That might make it a little bit difficult, but we can do one side and then go over and do the other side. Still not climbing up and down that stupid ladder. Well, got a couple of pieces up just playing around with it. We have little ones that want to play, so this will have to wait until tomorrow. Well, it's the next morning. I already got the stuff moved out. Got the scissor lift in place. Been up doing some pre-work. Got some pieces cut. We're waiting on the wife to come out. It's chilly this morning. It's, I don't know, in the 50s, but it's a lot warmer up there. So we're going to get at it and see how much we can get done before we have to go get the little ones. Just gonna take some of these pieces, drape them here over the scissor lift so we can take them up with us. That should be enough to finish the first section. Well, this side of the first section. Just showing the difference between woman heat and man heat with shorts on. It is a little bit chilly, but I'm sure I'll get warmed up once we get working. You ready to go up?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh yeah. Yeah, will you grab that?
I gotta do everything.
Got this whole section done. Only took, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes or so once we got the hang of it. I'm getting ready to tackle this part right here, but we got to cut some new pieces. Those rolls right there. And we're also going to have to cut around the chimney where it goes through the ceiling. I'm just holding on this because of that bar that goes, that board that goes across there, because it's going to make it a little bit more difficult. So we'll save that one for last. Work on this one, get it done, and then we will have to move out all this other stuff except for the car. Halfway done. Over halfway. Okay, day number 3 has begun. A little bit of a late start. A, I'm lazy. B, I had to have a nutritional breakfast that consisted of chips and salsa, bacon, and an airhead. I have the most healthy diet. Wife's on her way out. We've already got everything all emptied out. After the kids left last night, I did stay out here and started doing some pre-cutting. Got some measuring done, got some pre-cutting done. So we should be ready to go for most of it, but we've determined that we are going to be short. So at some point today, we'll have to run down to the hardware store, grab some more insulation. I think we're maybe 3 rolls short from being able to complete everything. But most of that is because this is all waste. It's not long enough to go across any of the sections, and I don't want to piece it together. I want single runs, so we'll probably use that stuff to go around the top edge and fill that in. But all of that was factored into this total amount of square footage that we had to cover, and we can't really use it. And it involved math, and if you've ever watched any of my previous videos, you know math is stupid. And her breakfast of airheads and tuna and chips and salsa. Well, certainly not something I was planning on doing today, but that car's in the way of completing both of those sections. And I'm still not going to get up on the ladder. So what we decided to do is I aired up the back tires. I'm going to take it down off the jack stands. I'm going to hook a chain to the tractor on the front and at least roll it out of the way so we can get to these last 2 sections. And these sections are a pain, especially with that steel I-beam across the center. You got to do half all the way up and then go over and do the other half all the way up. It's possible, and I did it. It just takes forever. But that's in the way. So I guess it's going to sit right there while we work right there. It finally moved. Just not the way we wanted it to move. So we fell a little bit short. Just went and got some more insulation from Menards. Getting all of our pieces cut up and ready. We have just a little bit more to do in the back. 3 pieces right there, 8 right there, and then we got to do the peaks.
You gonna leave me up here?
Standing over me, watching.
Mm-hmm.
Closing in on completion. It is late out. It is dark. We still have to finish up 5 strips, and then we got to do the peak, and then I have a little bit of trim work to do after that. Add a couple boards, you know, all that good stuff. But then we should be done. But the peaks are tomorrow. The other 5 strips we're going to knock out real quick, and then we're going to call it a day. Well, we are closing up for the night. It's about 9:30. We got everything done except for 3 sections where the peak is, and that's just little bitty 6 to 11 inch wide pieces that we got to shove in there. But it looks so much better than it did before. Sorry about the lights, they are bright. We got everything temporarily shoved back in here for now. So we will be back out here bright and early in the morning, meaning probably about noon after breakfast and after sleeping in, because we are on vacation. We'll finish that up, call and get the lift picked up, maybe save a few dollars. I doubt it, because it's a 4-day week rental. So whether you keep it 7 days or 4 days, it's the same price. Don't get me started on that, but should be wrapping this up. We'll probably use it for a couple more things. we're still going to go around and plug all these little holes up around in there from the walls. We're going to cut little sections and put it up there, put insulation up there, but we can do that with just a ladder. And then we're going to finish off these walls and take it all the way up to the insulation there. And we were looking at different ways to cover the insulation, but that will be a later project because this guy is broke. Well, it is day number 4, final day of doing all this insulation, and I couldn't be happier. I took 2 showers last night and still went to bed itchy. Only thing we have to do is a couple of peak sections. I've already got all the pieces cut. Got to get on the lift, get them installed, then call and get that thing out of here. Hopefully we can get a little bit lower rate by only having it 36 hours versus 48 hours, which then starts the weekly rate. So maybe we can save $100 and something. Well, that is going to do it for this one. Just finished up with all the peaks. It looks wonderful. Is it perfect? No, but it is a pole barn. Now, for all of you honorary OSHA members, no, we did not wear hard hats. No, we were not harnessed in. No, we did not wear eye protection. No, we did not wear long sleeves. No, we did not do a lot of things that we probably should have done. And we know it. We survived. I'm from a generation of riding bikes with no helmets and rope swing, so I think we'll be okay. And for you others, should we have spray foamed? Probably. But again, it is a pole barn, and this is something we've been looking at for about 10 years. Should have put money back for spray foam, but we like the look of this a little bit better. Probably not as effective. I think it'll serve our purpose to help hold a little bit of heat in. We're still going to clean up around the outside edges a little bit and finish off the walls just to make it look a little bit nicer. And then we're going to call it a day and use it as a pole barn. So thanks for watching. We appreciate it very much. Hopefully we'll see you on the next one. Oh, my booty.